Okay, so today I'm looking at depletion of serotonin and how it can affect you, and more importantly, how to restore it naturally to keep the balance. I say a lot of us suffer with depleted serotonin. It can have massive impact on our lives. So I would like you to keep watching to find out more and how to get access to a free, comprehensive natural solution, the Natural Solution Program, towards the end of this video. Okay, so looking at depletion of serotonin, and really what serotonin is. It's actually one of the main neurotransmitters responsible for controlling our moods, our sleep, and our appetite. When you suffer depletion of serotonin, your body and your mind let you know in some, usually not so pleasant way. The gut-brain connection has been studied extensively, and it's been found that the gut can produce hormones and neurotransmitters like serotonin, which can affect our moods and behaviour, and can also be influenced by our moods themselves. For instance, when we're stressed, the gut produces more of the hormone cortisol, which changes the way food is broken down in our bodies to produce energy and blood sugar levels. So you see, too much cortisol can result in weight gain, especially around your belly, high blood pressure and increased anxiety. And of course, it's a knock-on effect. The more anxious you become, the more it affects your serotonin levels. So the best ways to stay healthy are eating regular meals, that is, maintaining a healthy weight and exercising on a regular basis, doing some physical activity of some sort. Now, psychological symptoms of depleted serotonin can cause a variety of physical symptoms as well. But first, these will include depression, anxiety, irritability, lack of motivation, lack of interest in activities that were once pleasurable or rewarding. You can have obsessive compulsive disorders can develop. Physical symptoms of depleted serotonin, you can suffer from headaches, insomnia, low energy levels and irritability, and really large mood swings, decreased appetite and weight loss, dry mouth and throat. This can happen. Liver function problems, you can get heart problems, lacking sexual desire. So there's lots of ways in which depletion of serotonin can affect us. So what actually causes this depletion of serotonin in the first place? Well, as we said, or as I said, serotonin is a neurotransmitter that's responsible for mood, sleep and appetite. It's also responsible for regulating the body's response to stress. So, when we upset the balance, this can lead to a reduction in the vital chemical production in the body, serotonin. Depletion can be caused by a number of factors, including stress, lack of sleep, poor diet, obesity, alcoholism, medications such as SSRIs, benzodiazepines, antipsychotics and antidepressants. So there's lots of these things which are prescribed to help depletion of serotonin can actually cause a problem as well. This is why I'm a big believer of a more natural solution. But let's have a look how depletion of serotonin is actually diagnosed in the first place. You see, depletion of serotonin can be diagnosed by quite a simple blood test. Test measures the level of 5-hydroxyllinolenic acid, 5-HIAA in the blood. It's really only used though when a tumour is suspected. It would not be a normal or usual sort of procedure to get the blood test to identify this serotonin problem, because it's not specific enough to be used in other situations. It's really a lot of it, especially in the UK, is the cost implications, but a simple blood test can diagnose this. Now, there are some ways to replenish serotonin. The most common way is to try a supplement such as 5-HTP. There's a lot you can get from many health food shops and health food stores. A psychiatrist or a nutritionist can prescribe antidepressants that may help with the depletion of serotonin. SSRIs, as previously mentioned though, antidepressants can also be an antagonist and reduce serotonin levels themselves. So it's really, it's getting this balance. I'm not against conventional medicine whatsoever, but I do feel when it comes to mental health, and there is a mental health issue, that if you can treat things in a more natural way, it's got to be better overall on the body and mind. The most usual way would be a consultation with your own medical professional. It will become very obvious to loved ones as well that you're suffering from depletion in the serotonin, but not all. And this is the important thing. People do tend to hide this with depression, which serotonin is really a depressive thing. It's the happy chemical or hormone. It's important to not leave any changes in your body or mind unchecked. Seek some medical advice. Don't let it go on, because it will not just right itself on its own. So, how is depletion of serotonin actually treated? Well, you see, it can be treated with, as we've said, with antidepressants or by taking supplements that contain tryptophan, tyrosine or phenylalanine. Also, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, which are commonly prescribed to treat depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, social phobia, post-traumatic stress disorder, bulimia and other eating disorders. However, serotonin is not the only neurotransmitter of the human brain. It is only one of many neurotransmitters that make up the central nervous system. The other main primary neurotransmitters are dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine and glutamate. These can also have an effect on overall mood swings. Some natural remedies said to treat depletion of serotonin are St. John's wort, 5-HTP, SAMe, L-tryptophan, valerian root. But you see, the depletion of serotonin, to conclude now, after more than 70 years of research, scientists and researchers still don't entirely understand the role of serotonin in the human body. Serotonin, we know, is a neurotransmitter that is found in the brain, gut and blood platelets. Is believed, we understand, to be involved in the mood regulation, appetite control, sleep regulation and pain perception. We also know that when we suffer the depletion of serotonin, it can have many unpleasant side effects on us and our lives. Can impact significantly. So you see, our levels of serotonin, they're typically highest during the morning hours and lowest at night. This is because serotonin production slows down at night when we actually sleep, and this is why sleep is so vital for many things within the body, but particularly for serotonin. You see, the amount of serotonin in our bodies can also change depending as well on what we eat or drink. So it's important to eat correctly. I will say a ketogenic diet is a very good way to go about things, but I do have a big thing about the keto diet. It can really help with so many things health-wise. There's many other diets though that can boost serotonin levels naturally, which I always feel is the best approach. But one thing is, you do not need to suffer. If you are feeling not how you should be feeling, then have a look. In the description, I've put down there a free guide on dealing with depleted serotonin levels in a natural way, along with the best foods to eat and how to prevent. It looks at depression overall, but serotonin is a big part of this. So if you've got something from this video, that's absolutely great. Subscribe, like, and press the bell, because I'm always doing videos on different health topics. I'm a natural therapist, a hypnotherapist. I like to do things more in a more of a natural way. So for now, I would like to wish you all good health. From me, David H. Take care. See you in the next video, and bye bye for now.